So in today's module, we're taking a look at one of the most easy yet also one of the most efficient ways of sourcing leads and potential clients for your agency. Now, this is probably the most classic and basic method you're going to find out there, yet it still works wonders today, and I doubt it's going to stop working anytime soon. So yeah, let's jump into my computer and I'll show you how to source leads. So guys, you should now be looking at my computer, and we're in Google, okay? We're in Google Chrome. And so one of the most basic yet very efficient ways of finding leads for your agency that you can go ahead and contact is simply by going into Google and searching for any industry. So we're gonna take, for example, dental clinic, London. You can see I already searched for this before. Dental clinics, London, okay? Now you could search for any industry in any city, okay? But in this example, we're taking dental clinics and I'm taking London, so the results will be in English so everyone will understand. But dental clinics, London, search for that. And then instead of going here, we're actually going to go into maps, because when we're going to maps, we're going to get a very neatly organized list of all of these dental clinics located in London. Now you can see there are multiple pages where we can literally just scroll down through these leads and we can click, here, open a new tab, and we'll be taken to their website, okay? Now, this is literally almost an infinite directory of leads, because you could search for any other industry in any other city and you'd get just as many leads. So it is, let's go again. It is literally an infinite directory of leads, and because you can just we can just click open a new tab and open their website, and on these websites there'll be all their contact information. But I want to show you guys what you're going to be looking for when you're looking at these leads. Okay, so I've already opened up two examples of two different examples that I found on this list before starting recording this module. Okay, now the first one here, Blue Light Dental Clinic. Okay, you can already see once you open up this website just how horrible it looks. Okay, it literally looks like a website from the 90s. Okay, or from the early 2000s. It looks like it hasn't been updated in almost 20 years. Okay, now not only is the website looking very bad, a very important thing I want you guys to notice is this little thing up here. Okay, this is called the Facebook Pixel Helper. Now, for you guys who don't know what the Facebook Pixel Helper is, it's an integration into the Chrome browser. So you're gonna have to download and use Chrome in order for this to work. But if you're not already using Chrome, I don't know what you're doing. It's, in my opinion, it's the best browser. Yeah, I like the aesthetic of the Safari browser better, but the Chrome browser has so many features that you need. So just go ahead and start using Chrome, because you're going to need the Facebook Pixel Helper. It will be essential to source these leads. Okay, so essentially what the Facebook Pixel Helper does is it tells you if there is a Facebook Pixel on their site, and you can also, if there is actually a Facebook Pixel, you can dive a little bit deeper and see how well it has been integrated into the site. I'll go more in depth with this. Okay, but to get back to the point, you can see their website looks horrible. It looks like it's something from the 90s, or it looks like it's 20 years old, and they don't have a Facebook Pixel installed. Now, when a business doesn't have a Facebook Pixel installed, what does it tell us? It tells us that they're not running any Facebook or Instagram ads. Now, for you guys who don't know what a Facebook Pixel is, you'll learn this in the Facebook section of the course, and we'll go more in depth with what the Facebook Pixel can do. But essentially, if a website doesn't have a Facebook Pixel on it, it means that the business is not running any Facebook or Instagram ads. Okay. Now let's take this second example. Straight off the bat, you can see that the website looks stunning, right? It looks much greater. It looks much more professional. And I don't know, personally, guys, I would feel much safer about going to this clinic and getting my teeth fixed. Whereas, with this one, I would think they're old-fashioned. I would think they were using, not only is their website old, but this would actually lead me to believe that, the methods they use in the dental clinic are old-fashioned as well. Now, this might not be true at all, but this is just the impression I get from looking at the website. And this says a lot about how much a business's web presence determines for how many customers they're going to get, right? If it's a sloppy web presence like this one, they'll get way less customers than if they just get a very nice looking website like this designed. It will attract so many other customers. And what do we have? We click up here and see that they already have a Facebook Pixel installed. Okay, so you can see that the Facebook Pixel has triggered a page view, which is what happens when you land on a page. Okay, so This just says so much about the difference between these two businesses. One of them is old-fashioned, so they have an old website from, from the early 2000s probably, which and on top of that they have no Facebook pixel installed. The other business has a modern, nicely designed website, and what do they have? A Facebook pixel installed. It just says so much about the difference between these two businesses. But to get back to the whole sourcing leads part, what I want to this example is actually the most positive for us, because this is the kind of client we're looking for. Whereas we're not going to go and approach these guys because it looks like they already have everything in order, right? They have a nice looking website and they're already running ads, so we're not going to approach them. But these guys, we know they're not running ads, so we can contact them and ask them if they want our help to do ads. And if you're doing websites as well, you could easily go ahead and develop a website for these guys. Now, you can tell it's a pretty simple website they're working with. This could easily be created, with a template from Squarespace or Wix. You could easily create a much more modern and nicely designed website like this from a template in Squarespace or Wix, or you could hire someone to do it. You could outsource it to a contractor who knows how to use these platforms, and you could actually get that built for quite a little amount of money, and you could charge them a lot of money for it. But obviously the main thing we want to offer is ads, and that's why it's important that we can see that they don't have a Facebook pixel installed, okay? So these would actually be an ideal client to go ahead and approach. Now, let's just go ahead and pull up a few more examples, just some random ones. I'll open all of these browsers in new tabs and we can go ahead and go through them, okay? So let's just open, I'd say 5. Okay, let's go ahead and do 5 different ones that we open. Okay, so at this point we have 5 different clinics open. So this one already, Hermes London Dental Clinic, sounds very fancy, and we can see that they have quite a nice website developed. Okay, it's pretty smooth and there's nothing there, and on top of that they already have a Facebook pixel installed. So we're not going to approach these because we know they're probably already running ads. Okay, now guys, another way you can go ahead and confirm if they're actually running ads, and I'm going more in depth with this in the Facebook section of the course, but that is by going into the Facebook ad library and searching up, for example, Hermes London Dental Clinic. Then we can go ahead and see if we can find them. Hermes Dental London Clinic. Let's see if, yeah, there it is. And so, okay, so you can see that they're actually not running any ads currently. So their Facebook pixel tells us that they might have been running ads in the past, but the ad library tells us that they're not running any ads currently, because you could go in to the ad library and you can search up any Facebook page, and if they're running ads, they will appear right here. So again, from their Facebook pixel, we can determine that they've probably run ads and they've experimented with it, previously, but they didn't have any success with it, and that's why they're not running it right now. Another potential reason might be that this is the Corona period right now, the Corona pandemic period. So they might just have switched off all their ads. So during this whole pandemic period might not be the best time and place to actually go ahead and check if dental clinics are running ads, or if any industry is running ads, because a lot of businesses might have switched off their ads because of this worldwide pandemic. So who knows, they might be running ads when times are more normal. So you should probably go ahead and do this when times are more regular. Anyway, guys, you get the point. We can determine if they have a Facebook pixel. This shows us if they are running ads or if they have previously been running ads. And this tells us if they're currently running any ads, okay? So the Facebook ad library, we'll get more in depth with that in the Facebook section, but it's a very useful tool to check if businesses are running ads currently. Let's move on to the next one here, GSD Dental Clinic. Now already you can see this one looks quite a bit more old school immediately. More of an old school clinic, small pictures, looks pretty poor, to be honest. It doesn't look too good, but it's a decent website. You can see they have these things. So this is a good example because they're not running any ads, but I mean their website is decent, and you can see they have options to book appointments online. And to me that tells me that they're willing to immerse themselves into technology, because they've integrated booking into their website. So something tells us that this business is actually willing to invest in digitalizing their business. However, they're not running ads yet. So this would be a great prospect to go ahead and contact, but you can tell them, you know, wow, we took a look at your website. We think it's great that you've digitalized booking and that people can go in and book directly from your website. But we can see that you're not running any ads yet, okay? So we can go ahead and do that for you and obviously get a lot more appointments booked on your website. Okay, moving on to the next one here. This one looks a little bit odd. Okay, this looks like it's a modern website, but they just it looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent. It looks pretty decent, and they have a Facebook pixel installed. So, you know, probably not gonna contact these guys. This one as well, Harley Street, looks very fancy. They have a Facebook pixel as well. We can block out that one. Here's another one. Okay, old school website, very old school. You can see this looks like it's created off of some old WordPress template or something. Very old school website, and they don't have any Facebook pixel installed. Okay, so an old school clinic that aren't running any ads, definitely a prospect you can go ahead and contact. Okay, so so yeah, guys, this is one of the most, as I said, one of the most classic and manual ways of sourcing leads. But it's as I said, it's an unlimited directory of leads in any industry, in any city. Go into Google, search up for a particular industry in your city or in a particular city. You go into the map section of Google, and you will literally just have a directory of hundreds, if not thousands, of businesses that you can go in and research if they have a Facebook pixel installed, if they're running any ads, if their website is crappy, because that tells a lot about them. Okay. So yeah, guys, this is a great place to start. If you don't have any clients yet, then you can literally just get on your grind and start contacting and finding as many prospects as you possibly can, because this will pay off in the end. This is how I got my first 2 clients. Okay, I just went into Google, found a bunch of prospects, and started contacting them. Okay, I cold called them, and in the next section, I believe you actually learn how to go ahead and cold call. No, I think it's in this phase you'll go ahead and learn how to cold call businesses. Okay, so that's a really great way. That's how I got my first 2 clients, simply by cold calling them. Okay, if you don't want to cold call, you can also email them, and we're going to be looking at a few more ways of contacting clients. But cold calling is a classic way that works great. So if you feel comfortable doing that, which you should, because you know it is the base of sales. That's cold calling. Then you should definitely go ahead and go out and find a bunch of these prospects, and then go ahead and try and cold call them. Okay, so yeah, guys, that's it for this module, and I'll see you in the next one.